So do you have a racket sports background at all, Cindy?
No, but I've just been playing. I've played it for one season, and then
Okay.
COVID hit, and then I picked it up again.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been playing quite often.
Where do you play?
Calgary Pickleball Center.
Okay.
That's where I
The new place, yeah.
Great spot.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for more opportunities to play at a more advanced level. Like, I want to learn some of the, like, my forehand is very weak. Backhand is not bad, and I want to get better at some of those basic skills.
Okay.
And then move up. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have a duper rating or a
Yeah.
pickleball brackets rating?
Yeah.
What is your...
Right now it's 2.978.
Okay, so you're not a beginner by any stretch.
No, I'm not a beginner. More intermediate, probably.
Yeah.
And I've played with some advanced players and done quite well.
Okay.
But I need my strokes. My strokes, like I can't get that. I can't. My forehand is very bad, and I need to figure that out. And I missed the forehand class that you guys had, so I'll try to join it next time if you offer it again.
Well, this is the forehand fundamentals, right?
Oh, this is forehand. I thought this one was backhand.
Might be.
I think the forehand is at 8.
Oh, you're right too.
Yeah,
backhand.
Yeah, because the forehand was full. So well, I need to learn the backhand. I don't have a backhand serve, so there's a lot of things that I need to learn. So
yeah. Well, that's what fundamentals is all about.
That's it.
So.
Yeah, you gotta get the fundamentals, and then you can advance. I see friends of mine just wanting to go in there and play, and then they don't know how to position themselves, and it's frustrating. And I know that now that you got to go back and learn the fundamentals.
Yeah, it's a good attitude to have.
Yeah.
You can get to a certain ceiling without any instruction. But to break through that ceiling, sometimes you got to take a few steps back.
You do, totally.
Not everybody's willing to do that, but I'm glad you are.
Yeah, I want to play advanced. I want to play, I want to step it up a notch. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm stuck at this level, so I need to do something different.
Okay. And which part of the city do you live in?
I live in Discovery Ridge.
So you're really close.
This is really close. This is great for me. And a couple of people have said sign up at Cedar Break.
Yeah, there's a schedule on the wall here.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to start doing. Yeah. And
just take a picture of that with your camera, and that way you get a sense of what we have going on here.
Yeah, and I love it. Open Duper on Saturday.
Yeah, we're just starting that. It's supposed to start today. Come on in. It does.
Oh, wow, Coach.
How you doing, Janice? Janice, right?
Jane.
Sorry.
Yes, I remember. Susan.
Susan. Scheller?
Yeah, correct.
Hi again.
Yeah, I did the ball machine with you.
Yes, that's right too.
It was good. It was fun.
It's early in the day on a Saturday, so I don't have my faces and names hooked up yet.
Well, yeah, and I signed up for both. I couldn't do it online, so Joe did the second one.
Okay.
But somebody dropped out.
Awesome.
But I'm getting there at 7. I might as well sleep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And are you related to Calvin, Jane? Did I ask you this?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay, and I did ask you that.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, okay.
I'm Cindy. Hi, I'm Susan.
Because I saw him a few weeks ago, and I asked him if he was related to you. He's like, "Oh, I don't know, I might be." So. Good, how are you guys? Susan, it's S-U-S-I-N, right? Okay. And you are? Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Tim, I can spell Tim.
Yeah.
Hi, Wanda.
With an I.
I should do that. Yeah. So it's ITIM, is that what you're saying?
It's kind of like iPhone.
Yeah. ITIM. Now, I know you two, so I know kind of your experience. I've talked to Cindy about her experience. I don't know you guys, though, so tell me a little bit about yourselves and your background in the sport.
Oh, okay. We just started playing last year.
Okay. So you've been playing for a while, though.
Yeah, I played a bit last year. Not through the summer, but.
Okay.
I've been playing.
Come on in. Okay. And have you guys had lessons before? You have?
I just did the beginner lesson.
Okay, just how to play.
Yeah, how to play, how to hold the racket, and so.
Do either of you come from a racket sports background? A little bit? A little bit of
A
tennis?
little bit, yeah. Not too much.
I took lessons when she was 3 with that ball.
How are you? I can't remember your name. Phyllis. I was thinking Ellen, but I had that wrong. All right, so I got Tim, Wanda, Susan, Jane. Did I give you your name tag already, Jane? I did. Or you got your own? Okay. So then I'm doing Phyllis. Phyllis. And Dawn. Dawn, how you doing, Dawn? And then there was somebody else here too, wasn't there? No, I thought there was another person. Yes, there is. Hi there. What's your name?
Mary Ellen.
Hi, Mary Ellen. Do you want Mary, the whole Mary dash Ellen, or just 2 words? Or 1 word?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You guys can grab your name tags here. Excuse my childlike writing. I'm writing with a glove on, so it's. And you guys can grab balls and warm up if you want. There's balls in a hopper just inside here. And this is the backhand group. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was prepared to teach a forehand lesson. Al, I got a name tag for you. I do. There we go.
Yeah, I just went storming in
No,
there.
no worries.
Thank you.
There you go.
And you're,
I'm Coach.
that's your actual name?
That's what people call me.
What is your name?
Brent. All right, everybody, come on in for a second, please. Just you want to come in close to me so you're hearing my voice and not the echo of my voice. This room is really difficult to hear in, so when we do get together, I ask you to come in fairly close. That way you can actually hear my voice rather than the echo. So I'm Coach. I've been doing this for many, many years. I've been teaching pickleball for 19 years. I just did another instructor course yesterday. I finished it yesterday, so it's all fresh in my mind. Some of you I know, some of you I haven't met yet. The first day of a 4-week program is largely about assessment. So I want an opportunity to see where you're at if I haven't met you, see where you've progressed to if I've met you previously and haven't seen you in a little while. And then once I understand where you're at and what your needs are, I'm better able to coach you. Do we have any questions before we get into this? Sometimes people come in and there's something they really wanted to know. No? Okay. Okay. Well, if something occurs to you, don't be afraid to ask. I may not be able to answer that question in that moment, but I will always get you the answer that you need before we're done at some point. Okay? So what we're going to do initially, we're going to warm up a little bit. I want to get your bodies moving. Then I want to play a game. We're going to have a game on each court, just so I can see how you play. I don't want anybody to treat this like a gold medal game, right? I do want to see everybody play, but don't feel that you absolutely have to defeat and destroy the people on the other side of the net. I want to, it's an opportunity just for me to engage or to observe how you move and how you're hitting the ball and kind of the level that you're at. Once I've done that assessment, we're going to take a little break, have a drink of water, and then in the second half hour, we'll get into some technical instruction. I'm not going to overdo it on the first day. Today is mainly about observing, assessing, and getting the contact point down. And then the next 2 or 3 lessons after that, we'll get into a little more into the technical stuff. Did any questions occur to you while I was talking? No? Okay. So let's go back and warm up. I'm going to let you warm up for 5 to 10 minutes-ish, and then we're going to play a game. Okay? All right. We're just going to, I want to see how you warm up for now, because I'm just assessing your movement today. Yeah? Oh. So you're doing great. I want you to think about, rather than slapping the ball or punching the ball, I want you to think about it as a push, right? So just so the contact is not so violent. I want it to be just a smoother, gentler contact. Okay. I'm going to pull Wanda out for 1 second. All right. So I see you're doing this. Did somebody teach you to do that? Okay. Some people do that. You'll see a lot of people doing it. There's two problems with it. One is it engages this muscle group here. Yeah, and it creates fatigue, which in long term creates tennis elbow. You don't want to be injured because if you get tennis elbow and it becomes acute, it's 16 months till it's better, and you'll be in pain for 16 months. The other thing is putting your finger on the back of the paddle like this is really limiting as you get to higher levels and you're making more complicated shots. So if you develop the habit now, it's going to stick with you for a long time. So I would prefer if you would learn to just put your fingers around the handle. Okay, so try that. You're welcome. All right. Everybody come on in for a second, please. Okay, so I've had a few minutes to assess, and I like what I see. That's awesome. I'm going to make a couple of comments. One is our grip. I see some people doing this. If you're taught, people who are teaching beginners often teach them the finger on the back of the paddle or two fingers on the back of the paddle as a cheat, as a shortcut to keeping the paddle face facing forward. And that solves the instructor's problem for that day, but it creates a lifelong problem for the student. If you play with this finger on the back of your paddle, it creates tennis elbow because it engages muscles that shouldn't be engaged for excuse me, that period of time. And the other thing it does is it creates a habit that becomes limiting in the number of strokes that you can do as you become a better pickleball player and move up to levels where you need different grips. So I would encourage everybody to make sure that all of your fingers are wrapped around the handle, both for your health and for your development long term. The other thing I will mention is that The contact, the way in which we contact the ball, that moment of contact when the racket touches the ball, if that's too aggressive and too violent, you will never develop control. One of the most important fundamental things that you will learn for all of your strokes, all the way up to the highest level, is what we call the touch, the moment when the paddle touches the ball. And when we're warming up, especially, we want nice, easy, smooth strokes. We don't want to be banging and pulling our racket back. We don't want to be slapping the ball. We don't want to really be punching it. I think of it as a push or a lift or something a little more gentle. So if Susan and I are just going to bump the ball back and forth, very gentle, very gentle. Oops, very gentle, very gentle. Right? So that's what I want to see for the next few minutes is I want to see how gentle you can be and how smooth you can be at that moment of contact. So you're not jabbing or punching or stabbing or poking. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's try that. Yes, Susan.
I guess part of that is
Yeah, if you choke your paddle too hard, if you hold your paddle too hard, you're going to end up punching, poking, stabbing, whatever you want to say. So if you relax your hand a little bit, it'll help you be gentler. Okay? All right, let's try that, folks. Much better. Very nice, Phyllis. That was awesome. Very good, Mary Ellen. Nice, Phyllis. Nice, nice, nice. Let me see it. I don't know. Let's check it.
it just seems to be doing it unless everybody's putting it.
No, I think everybody's just slicing a little bit. So, we're going to work on that next. So. How's the new grip feeling, Wanda? Yeah, they sneak up on you. So, Cindy, I can see that we've already dealt with some of your forehand issues just by addressing that.
Yeah.
So that's helpful.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to play a game now. I'll have you four ladies to start. You guys can be partners. You guys can be partners. You guys can be partners. We're going to play a game. Don't feel that you need to impress me. Don't feel that you need to destroy your opponents. That's not what we're here to do. I just want to get a sense of how you're playing. We're going to play a game for probably 10 minutes, and then we'll stop and we'll have a drink and a conversation, and we'll kind of go from there. Everybody here knows how to play and keep score, right? Awesome. Your partner will help you if you don't remember. Oh, ball. There we go. Oh, what a shot. Oh, you have to let that bounce. Oh, here you go, Jane. Take this. Excuse me. Oh, nice shot, Phyllis. That's a nice shot, Phyllis. Right in the corner. Oh, out. Good serve, Jane. Oh, tough one. Oh, sorry. I got it, Don. I got it. I got it. Your backhand is good. Ball, 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 ball. Stop, stop. Ball. There you go. I got it, Jane. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, come on in. Okay, that was awesome. It gave me an opportunity to see all in action. I saw exactly what I expected to see from a group this size and with this content. So that's encouraging. I don't see anybody here who isn't going to be able to learn what we're going to learn, and that's the first thing I have to figure out. Is there somebody that we need to move to a different class? But I think everybody here will be fine. Did any questions occur to you during the game or the warm up or anything? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to drink some water. I'm going to chat with you guys out in the lobby because I want to get to know you a little bit better. Then when we come back, we're going to work on the toss. This is a backhand class. If you don't know how to toss to self-feed on your backhand, you'll be very, very slow developing your backhand. And then from the toss, we're going to learn something I call a backhand pass. But we'll get into that after the water break. So let's go have a drink and a chat in the lobby, and then we'll get back in the room here. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, I texted her.
I know Jane is playing here. Jane is playing here. Phyllis is playing here. You don't play here yet? Okay. Okay. So your membership was included with, you figured all that out? Okay. And
Do I have to have the paddle?
well, there's always loaners here. So if you need, yeah. Susan plays here, right? You're playing in the beginner, novice, intermediate.
I do novice. I did play intermediate one day, and a little above me for sure.
Okay.
Novice is about where I can come.
Okay. Anybody else playing here?
I signed up.
Oh, you guys playing here? Okay.
Yeah, just signed up.
And you haven't played yet here yet? Okay. And you guys are playing here? Have I seen you here? No? In the lobby kind of thing on there? Okay. And which level are you guys playing in? Intermediate? Okay. Both the novice and the intermediate. And do you feel more comfortable in one or the other? More fun? Okay. Yeah. And you? Say you're playing intermediate, only intermediate?
Yeah, and then like on a best I went so fun.
Okay. And yeah. And how about you guys? I know you're signed up here, right? Have you played here yet?
I've been here a few times. So sometimes hard to get in, but it was over at Southland quite a bit.
Oh, you played Southland quite a bit. Okay, awesome. And how is the turnout at Southland?
Mondays is a gong show.
Yeah. Too many
The rest of the
people?
week is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about you, Tim?
I play here in Buena Vista.
Play here. Okay. Okay. Have I seen you here? I don't think I've seen you here. Okay.
I played Westside too, but it's a gong show. It's girlfriend, right?
Yeah, just random partner.
Nobody-
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody monitors. They try to do the title thing.
It doesn't work out. People don't always want to play with other people, and
Yeah, you know,
They hide-
there's 4, there's 8, there's 12, and all of a sudden there's like 40. And they forgot these ones really want, and you know they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's not monitored.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
we're doing.
Nice here. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, we're the sign up genius is a bit of a hassle. I agree with that. I understand that, but it helps us prevent exactly what you're
But
talking
you know
about.
what? It's the best sign up out there. Like I've signed up at 3 different types of sign up things, and Sign Up Genius is the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all problematic in some way, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. So we do have programs here. For those of you who don't know, we do have programs here: beginner, novice, intermediate, advanced, masters, high performance. We're doing more and more fixed pairs here. Fixed pairs is really, in my opinion, the best way to play pickleball because you're coming in with a partner and you play with the same partner for the entire 2-hour program or 90-minute program, whenever you're registered in. We'll be doing some more of that after Christmas too. Their schedule's going to change a little bit in January. So we have what's that?
Like you go with your partner, and you don't play with them the whole time.
Yeah, if it would at random partner, that happens. Yeah, and that can be frustrating. If you want to learn the game and you want to pickleball, doubles pickleball is a team game. If you want to learn how to play the game as a team, you need a partner. You need to be with that partner the entire time, and you need to work on stuff together. So there's individual skills that you'll be working on. And then there's things that your team will be working on. So you might be working on your backhand, your partner might be working on their serve return, but together you'll be working on, dinking as a team, or defense or offense, different things. So yeah, that's an opportunity. Does anybody have any questions about Cedar Brae? Okay, so we're going to go in the room. I'm going to talk in here a little bit first. So I mentioned this toss. If you want to improve your backhand, you can do a lot with something that we call self-feed, which means I throw a ball up for myself and I hit the ball myself. I don't need a partner. I can use a wall, or I can use a hopper of balls, and I can just hit lots of balls and then go pick them up and start again on the other side. Self-feed is a really important thing to learn to do. So I'm going to really focus on teaching you that today. The other thing, and this will be the most important piece of pickleball advice that any coach ever gives you. Some of you have already heard this from me. When you play pickleball, you have many opportunities to just pass the ball to somebody. Rally ends, you pick up the ball. I've got to get it back over to Cindy's side, so I pass her the ball. Most people pass that ball on their forehand side. They get tens of thousands of touches on their forehand side, so they get a very good forehand, but their backhand stays poor. Right? If you want to accelerate the development of your backhand, learn to do the backhand pass. You will get tens of thousands of extra touches a year just by learning the backhand pass. The backhand pass is the same stroke as a backhand serve. It's the same stroke as a backhand volley, or as a ground stroke. And depending on how close you are to the person, it can be the same swing as a backhand volley as well. So if you learn to develop that habit of always passing the ball with your backhand, you will accelerate your backhand development exponentially. So I advise you to take that to heart and do it, not a month from now say, you know what, I should have done that a month ago, because a month from now you'll be further ahead if you do it. All right, so we're going to go in the room and we're going to learn those two things. We're going to learn self-feed, and then we're going to learn the backhand pass. And that'll probably be it for today, because we'll be right up against the next lesson. All right, let's go on in. I'm going to rotate everybody, so we're going to line up on the black line when you're right through this door. And if your birthday's in January, you're going to be here. If your birthday's in December, you're going to be down here. So talk to the person next to you, find out what month your birthday's in. What's your birthday? February? April? June? June is here. June?
Okay, I'm August.
August?
October 15th. October, November.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not exactly the same. I was going to say, is it exactly the same? You four are going to be here, and you four are going to be here. But before we go there, let's everybody come and grab a ball out of here. Grab a ball out of here. All right. So, I'm going to show you how I want you to do the backhand toss. I'm going to face this way, but I'm going to toss the ball over here. The racket handle is going to go across my chest so that my elbow is at about the middle of my chest. And I'm going to toss the ball under my arm, and I'm just going to catch the ball. Toss and catch. Toss and catch. Toss and catch. That's the first progression. Okay, so spread out so you're not running into each other, and toss and catch. And I'll come around and do corrections. So, no, you want to toss it out on this side of your body. So actually, let's turn towards the sideline here. Yeah. See the line here?
Yep.
I want you to toss it on that side of the line.
Okay,
Yeah. All right, everybody stop for 1 second. I forgot a really important piece of information. I'm going to find a line. I'm going to stand beside the line. Oops, let me turn this way. I'm going to stand beside the line. I'm going to drop the ball out on that side of the line, the other side of the line for me. Okay? So find a line. Yeah, so let's find a line and turn sideways to the line, just like I am. Yeah, there we are. And then I want you to toss it on that side of the line and catch it on that side of the line. Yep. You got that, Phyllis? Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Those things always fall off. Oh, nope. The line is on this side, right? So we want this here, and we want to toss this under your elbow. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So you're tossing it out here. Right now it doesn't matter. We're just going to toss it and catch it. Right now we're just tossing and catching. Yeah, so you want to toss it up a little bit. Nice. Oh, okay. So if you're next to the line, we want the ball to land out on that side of the line. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And, so we're really learning the cross thing here. So turn sideways. Turn sideways. Put this, no, you were fine. Yeah, there we go. Now let's get this over here. We want to get the elbow, there we go. So the midway point in your body, get this elbow to the midway point. Now toss under here and catch. There we go. Yeah, keep working on that. Everybody pause for 1 second. You can see that this is a bit of a balance issue, isn't it? Right? It's a little bit of a balance issue for me to turn sideways, toss out here, and catch out here. It's also a little bit of a bending issue, isn't it? I need to get down if I'm going to catch that ball, right? So keep that in mind. Balance and bend, balance and bend. You're doing awesome, Tim. You already got this, so. Very nice, Jane. You got it, Don. That's looking good. All right, everybody pause. Okay, so now I'm going to make it difficult. I need everybody to come over to this side just so you can see me. All right, Don, I'm just going to get you a step over that way. I need to find a line here where everybody can see me. Okay, so this is what we're going to try now. This is not easy. Oops, I tried to catch it. I'm going to toss it out, and I'm going to try and catch it. I'm going to toss it out, and I'm going to try and catch it. Okay, so let's try that next. Toss and catch. Toss and catch. Nice job, Tim. I'm going to fix your toss, Phyllis. So turn sideways, pretend you're about to toss it.
Yeah.
I want you to toss. So this needs to be up. This needs to go under. And when you toss it, your fingers need to be facing up. You were just dropping it straight down. We want to toss it up.
So go like up?
Yeah, toss it up. Yeah, just like this. And then try and catch it. Yeah. All right, so after you toss it, this racket's going to come down and under, and we're going to catch it underneath the ball. Okay, so we're going to go from here, toss, and then catch. Okay? Oops. Let's come out of my pocket. Let's come out of my pocket. Very nicely done. Yeah, you're doing great. All right, so Mary Ellen, let's try to do this to catch it. So we're kind of drawing a U, right? So try that. There we go. That was great. It was a great first attempt. All right. So we need to go from here, and then after you throw it up, this arm needs to come down and under to catch it. You were coming up over the top and catching it from behind. Yeah, so we want to do this. Okay? Yeah, very good. Yeah, much better. There we go. You got it, Phyllis. Nicely done, Susan. Okay, Jane, show me. You got it. I thought you were doing something funky when I looked.
I thought I was doing it wrong. Am I catching it on the down or the up? But it's the up, right?
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
This doesn't have any bounce. Just, why am I getting a little bounce?
Well, he's dropping it. He's just dropping it. So, Tim, what I want you to do is toss it a little bit and then catch it. Toss it. Okay, everybody, that's awesome. Okay, so come on in. I needed to get through that. I needed to teach everybody that because I need to teach you the self-feed. And if you're going to self-feed, you have to know how to do that cross-arm, underarm toss thing. Okay? I'm going to give you, that's going to be your homework this week, is to imagine that you're doing that. You can get a little bean bag if you want. Oh, actually, what's that? Yeah, exactly. I forgot a progression. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to toss it up, and we're going to, oops, hitting it too hard. So we're starting here, Now we're doing it without a bounce. We're tossing it up, and we're catching. Tossing it up, and we're catching. Tossing it up, and we're catching. Okay, let's do that for a few minutes. Now you'll notice right away that it's a little easier if you toss it a little further away from yourself. If you toss it a little further away, yeah, a little easier when you toss it away, right? Yeah. So Jane, if you toss it so that you can catch it out here, it's going to be easier for you, right? Yeah. So we're going to toss it so that when you catch it, you're out here, this far away from your body. There you go. Yeah. Can you catch it out of the air, Don? Yeah. So we want to toss it out and catch it out away from our body. So you're going to find it easier, Wanda, if when you toss it, you catch it out here away from your body. Okay? Tricky, isn't it?
It's out of control.
Yeah. So we're trying to toss it so that we can catch it out here. So this distance away from our body. Okay? Yeah, good. You're doing great. Let's try and toss it though so that we can catch it out here. A little further away from our body, okay? Try and toss it, Susan. So I'm just going to get you so that you catch it out here. Okay? Awesome. Okay, everybody's had a couple of minutes of that. Come on over here and stand somewhere on this side of the net, inside of that court. Tim, I'm going to get you down at the far end for me. So I'm going to backhand pass Tim a ball, and he's just going to catch it. Okay? So remember my toss, my underarm toss and catch? Looks like that. Oops. Kind of looks like, ooh, that wasn't a very good toss. Okay, so same thing. Now I just passed the ball to Tim. Tim is going to catch that. You want to try and feed it back to me, Tim? Beautiful. Right? So I toss it out. I just give it a little bump. Beautiful. Toss it out. Give it a little bump. Beautiful. All right, that's what we're going to do next. So when we came in, I had divided everybody up into courts. So the 4 ladies are going to be here. Everybody else is going to be over there. We're going to pass diagonally to the person, just back and forth. Just a simple backhand pass back and forth. You'll only need 1 ball per partner, so if you have an extra ball, just throw it to me. Okay, there we go. You guys have a ball. Thank you, sir. Nice first pass, Cindy. Tim's a pro at this already. Nice try. Nice, Jay. Nice try. You'll get there. Yeah, good stuff. You can move into this green line. It'll make it easier for you. Move into the inside green line. It'll make it a little easier for you. Underneath. Yeah. There you go. You guys can stand on the inside green line. It'll just be a little easier for you. Yeah. You can do it from the inside green line. It'll be a little easier for you. Nice, Jane. Very nice. So when you make contact, I want you to try and make contact out about as far as you can reach. Don't jam yourself up. Try and get it out here. So toss it out where you need to reach for it. There you go. Really nice. Good, Jane. That was great. Very good, Don. You're getting this. I'm going to fix your name tag because it's starting to come off. Yep. So you're a natural, about 40% of players are natural backhanders. You're a natural backhander. What's beautiful about your backhand is the way you're making contact way out here, away from your body. If you do that same thing on your forehand, keep the ball away from your body, it's going to improve your forehand too. Okay? There you go. Really nicely done. Very good, Mary Ellen. That was great. Really good, Susan. Good stuff. I remember to make contact as far out here as you can reach. You're jamming yourself up a little bit by tossing it too close, so toss it out here a little bit further. All right, stop 1 second. We're going to keep Phyllis as our anchor. Everybody's going to rotate one position around Phyllis. Okay, stay there, Phyllis. You're our anchor. Yeah. Everybody else rotate around Phyllis, one position. Stop over here. We're going to use Jane as our anchor. Everybody's going to rotate one position around Jane. You stay there, Jane. Come on over here, Tim. There you go. Okay, now keep going. Okay, hold the balls. We're going to try and do 3 successful completions. So you're going to serve to your partner's going to catch. That's 1. Partner's going to serve back to you, you're going to catch. That's 2. Serve, catch, 3. If during that 1, 2, 3 your ball fails to cross the net, you're going to have to start over at 0. Okay? When I say go, we're going to start. The first team done is going to raise their arms in the air. Ready? Go. Done? Oh, did we have a tie? I think you go a little bit sooner, right? Okay. Jane's going to be our anchor. You guys are going to rotate 1. Okay, Phyllis is our anchor. We're going to rotate 1. That was a practice game. We're going to play a real game now. Yeah? Same thing.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it has to be 1.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the exact same thing, just new partners. Nice, Don. Once you've done 3, everybody's done. Okay, good stuff. Okay, 1 more rotation. This time, I want the ball to land in the court every time. If it doesn't land in the court, you have to start over. On your mark, get set, go. Done? Hey. Who's second? Who's second? Keep going. Second. Awesome. Okay. Rotate one position. This time the ball needs to land in the right serving court. So it needs to pass the kitchen. It needs to land inside the boundaries in the court that you're serving to. On your mark. Get set. Go. Start over if you miss. Another tie. These guys are awesome. Okay, we're going to rotate a little differently this time. Jane's going to be our anchor for the whole room. So the whole room is going to rotate around Jane. Okay, you're over here, Mary Ellen. You're over there, Phyllis. You're over there, Dawn. Awesome. Okay, this time we're going to 5. It needs to land in the serving box. Who needs a ball? On your mark. Get set. Go. That was short. We start over. Start over. Do we have a winner? Yeah! Okay, everybody, come on in. Come on in. All right, so that's the backhand pass. You'll get better at it, and as you get better at passing that ball, your backhand is going to improve along the way, right? Really important that you develop this habit, especially if you're playing lots and drop-in and stuff. Use every opportunity to work on your backhand stroke, your backhand motion. That is applicable to your serve, to your ground stroke, to your volley in some instances. It will also help you with your dinking because it teaches you your backhand contact point. If you're a good backhand passer, you're going to have a good backhand contact point.
Do you suggest we try serving backhand for practice, or would that torture our...
I wouldn't just yet. If you're confident in it and you feel that you're passing well, you can serve backhanded. But the backhand serve creates a lot of flack for people. I just got to answer that buzzer. I'll be right back. Come on in. All right, sorry about that. Any questions? Any other questions? The backhand toss. Yeah. So the toss is important because next week we're going to be doing this. Oops, right into the net. Right? So you need to be able to do the backhand toss so that you can do self-feed for improving your backhand stroke. Now, with that toss and that self-feed, you can hit to a wall, which will bounce the ball back to you, or hit to a partner who hits back to you. The self-feed, so what we worked on today is really the contact point. That teaches you the contact point and the toss. And then this will help you start working on your ground strokes. Any questions?
So really, but didn't we just do the serve? Like you didn't actually return it back?
Yes, that's an element of the serve. That wasn't actually the serve. That's an element of the serve. The contact point where we hit the ball in relation to our body. So it looked like a serve though, didn't it, Phyllis? It felt like a serve, didn't it? Yeah. It's almost a serve. It's probably 80% of the serve. So, all right, we'll see you guys next week. And some of you are staying for the next class. So, go ahead and have a drink, and I'll get the new people in, and we'll kind of go through the same process. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Somebody let them in already? Awesome. Good stuff.
Well,